What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another video from Featured Tech. In this video, I'm going to be unboxing and sharing my first impressions on the Soundcore Life Q20 by Anker. Let's get started. So starting off with the box, you have right here the sound. It just says pure sound, no noise. So these do have active noise cancellation, and the battery life is very impressive, which I'm going to talk about later in the video. But if we continue moving around, comfortable ear cups. Now these ear cups are made out of memory foam. Again, I will discuss and test that out later in the video. Back here, you pretty much have an overview of features. Now it talks about the high resolution sound quality, hybrid active noise cancellation, bass up technology, 40-hour wireless playtime. Like I said, these actually have really impressive battery life. The extra soft ear cups, which I already mentioned, are made out of memory foam. It has a foldable design and you can use it with your auxiliary cord. So let's unbox it and take a look at the headphones and what you get. Okay, so unboxing it, very straightforward. Okay, so not the best presentation when it comes to the box, but let's just take it out, have a better look. Let's put the box to the side a little bit. So underneath this, you have what looks like to be the travel pouch. So let's open that up, check that out. Okay, so it's a nice material. I would say it's not sturdy at all, as you can tell. So, this is not going to keep your headphones safe in case it drops on the floor or anything. But nonetheless, it's just a travel pouch. It's meant, for you to store it in there, throw it in your luggage or throw it in your bag and just forget about it. So not a rugged pouch, let's move on. Next, pretty much it's asking you to share the brand with your family and friends, recommended, asking how you like the sound. So we're going to put that aside. Next, you have the quick start guide. And then you have what I believe to be the user manual, the safety manual. So all that aside, there we go. Now let's get to the headphones itself. Okay, so you get the charger, and then they also include an auxiliary cable for you, which is nice. And then, okay. First impressions, I'm not sure, I just took it out, and then there's this. I don't know what this is, but okay. First impressions, very well built. It's not bad as far as the feel in your hand, and as far as the memory foam ear cup. Now, like I mentioned, this has an ear foam memory ear cup. So press down. Let's do that again. Yeah, that's really nice. And let's take a look around. So right here, you have the NC, which is the noise cancellation button, I believe. And then right here, you have the power on and off switch. And then on the other end, you have the volume up, down, and then this is the pause and play button. And then down here, you have the area where you can charge your headphones, and the auxiliary where you can put in your auxiliary cable. Okay, so I just turned it on and now it is blinking. It is ready to pair. So I'm going to pair it with my iPhone, take a listen to a few, types of music, and come back and let you know what I think. Okay, so let's talk about design and build quality. Now, I'm sharing my first impressions on this. This is not a long-term review by any means. Like I said in the video, this is an unboxing and first impressions. Now, based on first impressions, I like the fact I've had them on my head listening to literally several songs, mostly hip hop and EDM, because these headphones are more focused on bass. But you can of course listen to them with other types of music, but I just wanted to hear out the bass. Now I do realize a few little things that are just, I think it's just an issue with my pair. It's just the luck of the draw, I guess, but I'm gonna get to that in a second. But as far as me having them on my head, it's very nice, very soft. The memory foam ear cup is really nice around your ear. And the headband is very nice when it comes to you putting it on top of your head. I know that I had an issue with the Beats Solo Pros because they're very heavy. They're I don't want to say bulky, but they're very heavy on your head. And you can't really go on with hours and hours of listening to them. But with these, I feel like, I can go at least 3, 4, 5 hours with them being on my head, watching 2, 3 movies without me having any issues. So, like I mentioned, there's a few things that I noticed that it seems like this is an issue that would be only with my pair. And it's really not a big deal. I'm not gonna return them over this. For example, my ear cup is tucked in a little bit more on this side, but then if you go all around the other side, it's perfectly good until you get right here. So I checked to see if this is maybe on both. That's just their way of putting them in. But then if you check this ear cup and you turn it around the same way, this is not an issue. And then another thing, and I think this is some kind of glue. I showed you guys this already in the video, but I'm not sure what this is. I think it's like dried glue. I can't seem to remove it. Again, not a big deal. I'm not gonna make a whole issue out of it, but it's just key things that I noticed when unboxing the headphones. Next, I want to talk about the controls. So the controls down here, as you can see, this is the power button, like I already showed you, the noise cancellation, and then the volume up and then down, and then the pause and play, and you have your chargers. For the, buttons, I feel like this is not going to be really an issue, but really over here, the typed up, or the ones that says NC and the power logo, I feel like those are going to fade over time when it comes to quality. And also the same thing with the buttons. The buttons just feel very cheap, even if you kind of listen to them. Like if you press on them, if you just listen when you're pressing down. It just feels kind of cheap. But then again, these are a budget wireless headphones. These cost a little under 50. So I don't want to be too harsh on them. I think, as far as design, it's really very good for the price point that you're paying. Another thing I want to talk about with the design is the foldability of these headphones. So you can fold them any way you like, and I actually think that's really clever. And I also like the fact that you can turn off the headphones and it's not automatically turned on or off when you fold them in and out. That's one of the things that kind of annoyed me with the Beats Solo Pros. But with these, you can fold them any way you like. So if you want to fold them just like the Beats, you just simply fold them in, and there you go. And then if you just want to fold them to the side and then push them in, you can also do that. So you have really a bunch of different options when it comes to folding these and taking them on the go. And like I already mentioned, they don't shut down when you fold them. So I really do like that about the design. Next, I want to talk about what I think to be the most impressive feature for these headphones and at that price point, which is battery life. The battery life for these headphones are 40 hours with active noise cancellation turned on and 60 hours with noise cancellation turned off. To put that in perspective for you, the Solo Pros are 20 or I believe 22 hours with active noise cancellation on and 40 hours with active noise cancellation turned off. So pretty much you're doubling the listening time when active noise cancellation is turned on comparing to the Solo Pros. And these are 1/3 of the price of the Solo Pros. Now, I haven't tested the battery life yet. I'm only going off of what they are claiming as far as, on the listing page. So I will be testing these out, and I will be making a follow-up video in the next week, giving you guys my 1-week review, just so I can share what I've experienced with the headphones. And if I experience any issues, I'll share I'll share that with you guys. Next, I want to talk about the active noise cancellation. So the active noise cancellation with these headphones I would give it a 5, maybe 6 out of 10. But again, I'm comparing them to headphones that are a lot more expensive than these headphones. Like, for example, the Solo Pros. And the Solo Pros, for example, are at least triple the price of these headphones. So it's really an unfair comparison. But for the price point that you're paying for these headphones, the active noise cancellation is really good. And, as far as you turning it on and off, you can turn on your active noise cancellation right here with this button. All you have to do is just press on it, and it turns on when it's green, and then when you want to turn it off, just press on it again, and then that LED turns red. That light turns red. Another thing with the active noise cancellation is that these feature something called hybrid active noise cancellation, which is when the active noise cancellation is on, it pretty much it knows how much noise cancellation it can detect and tune out. Now, I haven't had the chance to really try this because I've been mostly listening to this in my apartment. But again, over the next week, I will be, reviewing these headphones much more in depth and giving you guys my review on them later on. Finally, let's talk sound quality. Now, sound quality, I again did not have very high hopes when it came to these headphones. For the reason being, again, it's under $50, and I always feel like if you really want that premium sound quality, you have to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars. For example, like the AirPods Max, but unfortunately those headphones ended up disappointing me a little bit, so I did return them. But when it came to sound quality with these headphones, I listened to several songs that are hip hop and EDM. Mostly, again, because these headphones are more focused about bass technology, and it also has the bass up technology, which enhances the bass of the songs that you're listening to. So that is the main thing I wanted to test. And I can say, after testing it with a few songs that are very heavy bass, I loved it. I really do. And if I have to rate the sound quality for that price point of it being under $50, I would rate it at 8 out of 10. It really was impressive for the price that you're paying to have that type of sound quality, and it has a lot of detail in the bass that you're listening to with any song. I was really impressed and taken away by that. Okay guys, so I was about to end my video where, I'm talking about my first impressions and the unboxing, and I noticed an issue with my headphones, and I thought I'd share it with you guys because I didn't want to try to hide this. So when I'm playing these headphones on max volume, and there is a lot of bass. Now keep in mind, these headphones are advertising, that it is for the bass. And when I did try it earlier, it wasn't doing this. So I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna play some copyright-free hip-hop music so you can understand what I'm talking about. But when there's a lot of bass, it gets very staticky. And I don't know whether because the sound drivers can't handle it, but it gets staticky. So take a listen. Maybe I can bring it closer to the mic. I'm not sure what happened, but it is getting staticky already. So I think I just, like I said, I think I got a faulty pair. So I'm gonna try to reach out to Anker see if they can replace it for me or if there's anything they can do. Otherwise, I would just return it. But I will update you guys on this in the next week or so, depending how long it takes for, for Anker or Amazon to get this resolved, because that's where I purchased it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my unboxing and first impressions video. If you do have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Hope you have a great day. Take care.